Hello students, welcome to Studies on YouTube channel, and this is Rahul sir. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we are going to do componendo and dividendo from the ratio proportion chapter. So let us proceed. Let us continue. Ratio proportion. Some properties of ratio proportion we have to discuss. There are 6 properties, and then the first one is invertendo. Just check A by B is equals to C by D. Invertendo, as the name suggests, we need to invert it. We are going to reciprocal both sides. Both sides will be reciprocal. Okay, A by B became B by A, and C by D became D by C. Okay, A by B became B by A, and C by D became D by C. Next comes altertendo. Alter. We are going to alter the positions. We are going to alter the positions. Okay, just check. In altertendo, we have A by B is equals to C by D. If they are moving from this side to that side, means D is moving from this side, from denominator to the numerator of opposite side, and B is moving from the denominator of this side to this part. So we will be getting A into D is equals to B into C. A into D is equals to B into C. In that case, we can write. In that case, we can change the position, and we can write your B by A is equals to D by C, or we can write it as, though it's not written, let me correct it. A by C is equals to your B by D. We can also write it like this. A by C is equals to B by D. Next comes componendo. By componendo means we need to add 1. Adding 1 on both sides. Basic ratio is A is to B and the side C is to D, where we are going to add 1 on both sides. A by B plus 1 is equals to C by D plus 1. After the LCM, we are going to get A plus B by B is equals to C plus D by D. And next, we are going to talk about dividendo. It's the exact opposite thing. Here we were adding, and in this case, we are going to subtract minus 1. So the basic is A by B, and proportion to C is to D. A is to B, and C is to D. So A by B minus 1 is equals to C by D minus 1. Again, we are going to do the LCM, and after doing that, we are going to get A minus B by B is equals to C minus D by D. Next, the fifth one is componendo and dividendo. That is a combination of the previous two. A is to B and proportion is to C is to D. Componendo. First we are going to do the componendo. I'm explaining the whole procedure so that you will not get any problem while solving the sums. Basic and your concept should be clear. Basic concept should be clear, guys. Componendo. I'm not writing it again, but I'm going to take this end result we got there as componendo. The end result was A plus B by B is equals to C plus D by D, and by dividendo we were getting A minus B by B is equals to C minus D by D. And here comes equation 1 and equation 2. By dividing equation 1 by equation 2, dividing equation 1 by equation 2, we'll be getting A plus B by B divided by A minus B by B is equals to, let me make it clear, C plus D by D divided by C minus D by D. A plus B by B, it got reciprocaled into B by A minus B is equals to C plus D by D into D by C minus D. D got cancelled, BB got cancelled, and ultimate result we got A plus B by A minus B is equals to C plus D by C minus D. So A by A plus B proportional to A minus B is equals to C plus D proportional to C minus D. Last, or not last, second last, yeah, it's second last. It's convertendo. Convertendo, what we are going to do here is A is to B and C is to D is given. In convertendo, we are going to prove it like this. A is to A minus B is equals to C is to C minus D. Dividendo, A minus B by B is equals to, let us start with here. A is to B, proportion to C is to D. We are taking at equation 1. Next, by dividendo. We're going to apply dividendo here. After applying dividendo, we will be getting a minus b by b is equals to c minus d by d. We are taking it as equation 2. Now equation 1 we divided by dividing equation 1 by dividing with equation 2. Dividing equation 1 by 2, we get a by b. As we are dividing, it is going to get reciprocaled into b by a minus b is equals to c by d into d by c minus d. D is getting cancelled, b is getting cancelled, and we got a divided by a minus b is equals to c divided by c minus d. So end result what we are getting is a is to a minus b is equals to c minus d. Clear? Last important part is this one. A by b is equals to c by d is equals to e by f. Then each ratio we can write it as a is to equals to a plus c plus e divided by b plus d plus f. Now the numerator one will be known as sum of antecedent, and the denominator will be known as sum of consequent. Sum of antecedent and sum of consequent. How is it happening? The proof: a by b is equals to c by d is equals to e by f is equals to k. So we can write it as a is equals to bk, c is equals to kd, and e is equals to fk. Now if we're going to add it, we are going to get it like this: a plus c plus e divided by b plus d plus f, and we are going to substitute value of a, c and e by bk, dk and fk, taking a k common, b plus d plus f getting cancelled with the denominator, that is b plus d plus f, and what is left, that is k. Now let us proceed with the sums. For doing sums, I have taken the help of the book M.L. Agarwal's Understanding ICSE Mathematics, okay, class 10, APC Publishers. Exercise 7.3 is what we are going to do. We are going to do few sums from here so that it will be so that it becomes clear to you guys, and you'll be able to do the sums after watching this video. You will not have any problem, and if you're having any problem, then do mention in your comment section, and we're going to come up with videos on those problems too. Let us proceed. Let us take this first sum, that is, if a is to b proportion to c is to d, prove that 2a plus 5b divided by 2a minus 5b is equals to 2c plus 5d divided by 2c minus 5d. Now, before proceeding with the sum, there are almost 19 sums, and each and every one has different pattern. So we need to understand the pattern first, what they are asking actually. So that after watching the sum, immediately when you're getting the question after watching the sum, you may execute with that exact method and complete the sum in the limited period of time. You don't get jumbled up, you don't get confused, and only that can happen if you know the exact procedure and what to apply when. Okay, let's start. The very first method is from ratio to expression. We are doing exercise 7.3 from M.L. Agarwal. Okay, first pattern is from ratio to expression. What does that mean? A is to B, C is to D, they are in the ratio form, and from there we are going to move towards the expression. This expression, we need to prove this expression. Okay, how? Let's start. First we need to write given. A is to B, C is to D, whatever statement will be given, you must mention by writing given first, given colon and this. Then what they have asked you to prove. To prove, it's written 2a plus 5b divided by 2a minus 5b is equals to 2c plus 5d and 2c minus 5d. You're going to start by a by b is equals to c by d. Okay, a by b and is equals to c by d. Both sides you need to multiply by 2 by 5. How to get this thing? How we are coming up with this fractional number 2 by 5? It's very easy. We are going to look at this place. What is there? What coefficient is there before A and what coefficient is there before B? Here it's 2 and here it's 5. So this is the Q thing. It's the Q point. Okay, 2 and 5. So from here we are going to get the idea that we are going to multiply numerator and denominator by 2 by 5. We did. We multiplying both sides by 2 and 5 we did, and result we are getting as 2a plus 5b. 2a divided by 5b is equals to 2c divided by 5d. Next we are going to apply componendo and dividendo. Componendo dividendo together means 2a plus 5b numerator plus denominator, and in the denominator it will be numerator minus denominator. 2a plus 5b divided by 2a minus 5b is equals to 2c plus 5d divided by 2c minus 5d. Proved. Because that's what they've asked us to prove. Okay. But in the question, if there's a twist and if they ask to prove 2a minus 5b divided by 2a plus 5b is equals to 2c minus 5d divided by 2c plus 5d. In that case, we are going to apply invertendo. After doing till this much, we are going to prove this, we need to apply invertendo. Okay, nothing you have to do, we need to simply write beside this by applying invertendo, and we are going to invert the thing. 2a minus 5b divided by 2a plus 5b is equals to 2c minus 5d divided by 2c plus 5d. That's it. Let's move on to the next sum. In this question, we're going to do sum number 3. It's written if 4a plus 5b into 4c minus 5d is equals to 4a minus 5b bracket into 4c plus 5d. Prove that a, b, c are in proportion. So it's a bit different from the previous one. Here the expression is given and they are asking us to prove the ratio. Or the a, b, c, d are in proportion. We need to prove that. So let us proceed. From expression to ratio, or to be better to say from expression to proportion. From expression to proportion. So it's written 4a plus 5b bracket 4c minus 5d is equals to 4a minus 5b bracket 4c plus 5d. To prove, we need to write a is to b, proportion to c is to d are in proportion. It's written 4a plus 5b bracket 4c minus 5d, but it's not happening. Okay, it's not happening. So we need to crisscross this thing. We need to take it to this side denominator, and we need to bring this side denominator. After doing that, we're going to find that it's written, it will be 4a plus 5b divided by 4a minus 5b is equals to 4c plus 5d divided by 4c minus 5d. That's it. Okay. After doing this step, we need to apply componendo and dividendo. Pardon me with my poor handwriting, guys. Okay. Now let us proceed. We are applying componendo and dividendo. It's a reverse process of the the previous sum what we did. The procedure is exact the reverse one. Okay, we are going to observe it. By applying componendo and dividendo, 4a plus 5b, I applied componendo plus, with the numerator is getting added up with the denominator, 4a plus 5b plus 4a minus 5b, 4a plus 5b minus bracket 4a minus 5b. And this side is equals to 4c plus 5d plus 4c minus 5d, here 4c minus 5d minus 4c minus 5d. Signs are going to change here, and we are going to observe it as 4a plus 5b, and 5b is getting cancelled. We are left over with 4a for 4a, and the denominator we are cancelling 4a and minus 4a. Will be left over with 5b and 5b this side. Similar thing is happening here also. 4c and 4, this side 4c is we are what is left with, and denominator is 5d plus 5d. Adding them up, we are going to get 8a plus 10b. 8a divided by 10b equals to 8c by 10d. Now we need to cancel these things, 8 and 10, simply by multiplying both sides by 10 by 8. Exact the reverse thing we are going to do. Here we are going to multiply with the reverse number, that is, it's written 8 by 10 and we are going to multiply it by 10 by 8. Okay, what we are getting, a by b, c by d, the expression is proved. Sorry, the proportion, they are a, b, c, d are in proportion, it's proved. Clear, guys? Okay, move on to the next sum.